Basketball Australia chief executive Anthony Moore said it was unlikely the organisation would appeal the suspensions slapped on 3 of its players for their roles in a brawl against Philippine players in a Fiba World Cup Asia qualifier. 13 basketball players, 10 from the Philippines and 3 from Australia, and 2 Gilas coaches were suspended and fined on Thursday, and sanctions were imposed on the national federations of the Philippines and Australia after a brawl during an Asian qualifier for the Fiba World Cup. 10 Philippines players were suspended: Japeth, Aguilar and Wright, 1 game each; Terence Romeo, Jayson Castro William, Andray, Blatche and Jeth Rosario, 3 games each; Pogoy, Cruz and Jio Jalalon, 5 games each; Abueva, 6 games, because of prior unsportsmanlike behavior in a FIBA competition. Australian player Daniel Kickert was given a 5-match ban for unsportsmanlike behavior. Basketball Australia said Milwaukee Bucks forward Tom Maker received a 3-game ban and Chris Goulding a 1-game suspension. Basketball Australia was also fined $110,000 for removing floor diesels a day before the game. Kickert was seen elbowing a Philippines player in response to a foul on Goulding before the brawl erupted. As we stated at the outset, Basketball Australia sincerely regrets the incident, Moore said during a press conference held shortly after the punishment was announced by FIBA. We acknowledge the sanctions handed down against Australian players and acknowledge the sanctions imposed against Philippines players and officials involved in the incident. We are seeking further clarification from FIBA about possible sanctions against other officials and fans involved in the incident. FIBA, the sport's governing body, said Philippines assistant coach Joseph Uchico was suspended for 3 games for unsportsmanlike behavior. Head coach Vincent Chot Reyes was suspended for 1 game and fined for unsportsmanlike behavior, as was the National Federation. Philippines Federation President Al Panlilio said that it could have been worse. FIBA was quite fair in the process, he said, adding he wasn't sure if the federation would appeal.